Hefty's the name, shiny hunting's my game. Gotta catch 'em all, nothing's ever the same. With my trusty football, I'm always on the spree. No shiny can escape, they all come to me. Shiny after shiny, it's never enough. I'm on a quest, and it can get rough. From Palatown to Johto and beyond, I'm the shiny hunter, the bond is strong. I've caught 'em all, every shiny you can name. Kanto region, Johto region, I've conquered the game. Hefty is the king, the one who never quits. Caught 'em twice, now that's the real deal. No tricks. I've conquered the game. Hefty's the king, the one who never quits. Caught 'em twice, now that's the real deal. No tricks.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday to you all. What's going on, Dragonic? Lady Papa Pee Pee Poo Poo with the 18 months. I'm not sure if she's still here, but let's get some hype for Lady 6P. Eric, not so generic. Mermaid Mia. Coles, Hassan, Mighty Munchkin. That's the real deal. No tricks. Shiny Cornholio. What is going on? Cito, what is up? Amber, hello. Coles, I've been wanting to show you something. It's good to see you. I've been wanting to show you this. Turn the camera light off for a second. Coles, this is for you. I named my shiny Magnezone Coles. Thought you'd appreciate that. Let me just check real quick, see if there's any shiny Pokemon in my backyard. There is not. And Eric, not so generic, with the 19 months of membership. Let's get some hype for Eric as well. Alright guys, this is going to be a big day. This is going to be a big day. Today we are getting the shiny Squirtle. I am manifesting it through positivity into it actually happening. And we got a big announcement. We got a big announcement coming up here. Probably, I don't know. I was going to say in about an hour, but I don't know if I can wait that long. Maybe in half an hour. We'll wait for some people to get in here. But that's what we're doing. Big Cheese Thrifts. What's going on? Good to see you. Human Beerus. Name is Christian. Just joined first stream. Also a Pokemon. Welcome on in. I hope I can live up to whatever standards you have, but thank you for being here. It's nice to see you. It's nice to meet you. All right, let's see if we can get the Squirtle. I literally have not touched my switches since the last stream, which is probably the longest I've ever gone without getting on the switches. So this is literally the same chain combo we were on in the last stream. Gina, good morning. You love Pokemon? Well, you're in the right place. This is a place that loves the Pokemon. All right, let's see if we can get this Squirtle. If we get the Squirtle, we're going to go straight into the Charizard hunts, I think. And then once we get the two Charizards, then all we will need are the two Mewtwo's. That's all we'll need is two shiny legendary Mewtwo's. And Marie, good morning. Mermaid Mia popping back in on that Poliwag party. Let's get some hype for Mermaid Mia. Blastoide's the best Kanto starter. Change your mind? I can't, because I agree. I agree. Squirtle's my favorite Gen 1 starter. Alright, where are you at, Squirtle? There's a Squirtle. This is Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Human Beerus. Would you prefer I call you Human Beerus or Christian? You let me know. Hole Deep, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I love all Gen 1, Gen 2 starters. They are all quite good. You know, it's hard to pick a favorite because they are all awesome. But that is what I did, is I picked a favorite. Amber, I'm doing fantastic. How you doing? You did so good yesterday. Totodile was your first starter. My first Gen 2 starter was Cyndaquil. I started Gen 2 with Cyndaquil. You're resting? Good. You deserve a rest. Yeah, I was thinking about that when you DM me earlier, Eric. I was like, holy smokes, how early is it for him out there? Beerus? All right, I'll call you Beerus. That's a good name. Not a fan of the Charizard calls. When one wishes the Omni King was in our presence, I wish that daily. Every morning I wake up and I check and I just think, nope, he's not here yet. Beerus, actually, I have not. I have a lot of friends that are really into Dragon Ball. Whether we're talking, you know, Z, Super, Original Flavor. But I've never really watched it. It's intimidating. There's like so many episodes that I'm a little scared, like, how to even start. No, Hassan, I didn't see that. Hold on a second. Hold on. This is very important. I gotta check this. I'm so sorry. I've been so bad at the Discord lately. Okay, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. No, wait, that's not you. 1. I'm seeing 6 phases. Are we on 6 phases? Have a sub. Thank you so much for the sub, Beerus. I appreciate that. Gina, I hope the Latios shines for you as well. That reminds me, speaking of which, if you guys know, I've been talking lately about being crazy and trying to... Oh, and chat just now? No, I missed it. Hold on, I'm sorry. The chat is just absolutely slamming this morning. Oh, 144 checks for Zygarde so far. 144 checks so far. Nothing yet, but you've gotten 6 phases. That's not terrible. Start with the original Dragon Ball, then Z, then Super. That's how you watch it. Yeah, but there's so much. There's just so much. And I'm already an old man. I'm not sure if I'm going to be around long enough to get caught up. Rolanda and Max, what's going on? Good to see you. Wheaties and coffee, exactly. The amount of losses, that's true. How many, if you had to estimate, how many losses would you say, Hassan? GT, Diama, Super, and probably more. See, that's just so much. I mean, I made a mistake, and I started watching One Piece about a year and a half ago. And I'm like 140 episodes in, and I'm only at like barely 10%. And the essence of youth, that's a very kind thing for you to say. It's a complete falsehood, but it's very kind of you to say. 215 checks for Tapu Koko with 11 phases. Yikes. I mean, 11 phases are good, but 215. Oof. Wheatie is, it's a breakfast cereal that is stereotypically known for giving you a lot of, like, good energy. Like, it's a nice, healthy breakfast to start your day with. In the U.S., Wheaties are usually, they usually get a bunch of famous athletes to promote them. I'm gonna reset this. Your uncle marathoned Game of Thrones, watched all 7 series, and died right before Series 8 came on. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mia, that's heartbreaking. I am so sorry. I understand the point you're making, but I am so sorry to hear that. Oh yeah, I was gonna say something, and then I got completely sidetracked. If you guys have been around lately, you know I've been crazy. I've been talking about trying to finish off the home decks for Pokemon Go, which is probably the stupidest and silliest thing I've ever done in the entire world. But I'm doing it anyway. It gives me something to do. I'm at, I think, 511 registered so far. But here's the deal. I only have 3 legendaries registered. So why am I bringing this up? Because as much as I hate to say it, as much as I've rallied against it over the last couple of years, I need to do some legendary raids. So if you are one of my friends, if you're doing a legendary raid for anything other than Thundurus, Nihilego, or Moltres, please keep me in mind. I would love to join a raid so that I can get a legendary to transfer into home. I did pin. Oh my gosh, I did pin the wrong comment. Goodness gracious. Where the heck is it? There it is. I think the chat moved up right as I was pinning it. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. Watch the Cell Saga first. I have heard that's a good one. See, the chat's just flying by. Like, by the time I right-click on the message and go to pin it, the chat's already moved up. Gina Bina with the 3 months of membership. Essence of Youth, this man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the very nice lie. Ariana, Cell Saga absolutely traumatized you as a kid. Oh, well then, I'm not sure if I want to watch it. Good morning, Ari. So if you guys are wondering what the heck I'm doing here, just going up and down a ladder nonstop, the way I am hunting the Squirtle is because I have a catch combo of over 11. I am guaranteed to have a Squirtle spawn every time the spawns reset. And so all I'm doing is I'm just going up and down the ladder until that Squirtle shows up shiny. Got 3 full paralysis in a row and you want to throw your switch. Oh my gosh, that's annoying. How long is the Cell Saga? Because one thing that I do know about Dragon Ball and most anime shows, maybe it's a little bit of a stereotype, is that a story can be like 100 episodes long. How can you say how a humble man like you can shiny hunt Magnemite effectively? The most effective method, in my personal opinion, this isn't like objective. I think it's shoot wrong ladder. I think it's subjective. Is doing SOS hunts in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. It's a good few sagas. Oh my gosh, so this saga is made of multiple sagas? Imperfect, semi-perfect, then perfect, then cell games. That's a lot of cells. Oh guys, I put up my Christmas tree last night. I wanted to show you guys. I was very proud of it. I know Gina especially will be very proud of the Christmas tree I put up. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys my Christmas tree that is now up in my house. You guys ready? Oh, and let's go. Where is Magnemite? It's in the power plant, right? I would just go in and out. I would do basically the same thing I'm doing here. Get a catch combo of 11 and then go in and out of the front door of the power plant. Here's my Christmas tree. Took me all evening, but I got it all set up. So scary they burst into tears and ran away from that room and hid under your blankets. Oh my goodness gracious. I did so good. Thank you, Amber. My star tree right there. Thank you, Gina. You set up your Charlie Brown Christmas tree last night. Very cool. Very cool, Shiny Cornholio. Best tree ever. I typically leave the house and go to visit my parents for Christmas, so I've never really seen the point of decorating my house for Christmas if I'm not even here. And my best friend years ago, just like, I mean, she would always give me grief about it. She just would not let that stand. And so years ago, she got me that Christmas tree, and she's like, here, now you have no excuse not to set up a Christmas tree. Yeah, that's the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, exactly. That scene was half the reason you hated anime until you were 15. What was the other half? I'm just resetting this. I am not from Pennsylvania, Gina, but I live in Pennsylvania. That's a tiny jinx. Oh my gosh, don't get me started on autocorrect. I had to go into my phone and figure out how to disable autocorrect yesterday because I was just so fed up with it. Cold state, it certainly can be. Right now, in Fahrenheit, it's in the single digits. In Celsius, it's about -11. This is the coldest morning we've had so far. Oompa Loompa who works for Wonka? What? It's supposed to be a secret, Big Cheese. Other house that you were scrolling through channels again around the same time. The only other anime you'd seen was Full Metal Alchemist. Lust making gluttony eat a person. That's an interesting sentence for someone that's never seen Full Metal Alchemist. Maybe your problem, Ari, is just randomly scrolling. Chicken Alfredo or spaghetti? I love both. That would be a hard decision to make. They need to end Super before bringing out the redundant Diama, which has the GT feel. I was thinking the same thing. Your King Koopa plushie came yesterday, Dragonic. Did you put a picture of it in the Discord? I would love to see a picture. Well, see, Ari, that's what you get for not watching the commercials. I didn't send you the free diabetes bars. That's true, I did not. I'm the tallest Oompa Loompa and least orange one you've ever seen. Strangest compliment I've ever received, but I'll take it. Hassan, I'm so sorry, but I'm so proud of you. Beerus, you didn't do anything wrong, but we tried to avoid sharing our ages in the chat if we're under 18. It's for your safety. It's just to make sure that you're safe and secure on the internet. So yeah, you didn't do anything wrong or anything like that. We're just trying to watch out for you. Chan, the Catman, thank you for the lock. Alright, I gotta check this out. I was very excited when you were talking about it during the last stream. I wanted to see what it looked like. Alright, where'd you drop it under? Me? Photos, I'm assuming? Oh, that's so cool. I love that. It looks like a little bad boy. Zygarde really is the hardest one. These random environment sparkles freak you out. Same here. And you know they did it on purpose, Ari. Jerry freaking not so with the 10 gifted memberships. Jerry, I know why you did that. You did not have to. Let's see who gets some Shining Blue, Lovely Fire Bouquet, Irenixie, Ripley, Maddie Kitten, Dracon247, Life with Jade, Cramorant Fan 04, Cookie Eater, Gracie. Thank you so much, Jerry. You did not have to do that. And I genuinely mean that. I know why he did it, and he did not have to do that. Jerry, good morning, though. So if you guys weren't in Chem Nation's stream yesterday, Jerry scammed me. He tricked me. He actually tricked me into gifting 10 gifted memberships. Kem has a new command now that Jerry set up where you can catch Pokemon in the chat. And they have a chance to be shiny. And I said, if somebody catches a shiny Swablu, I will give 10 memberships to the chat. And about an hour later, someone caught a shiny Swablu. Little did I know, Jerry went into the code and changed it so that every catch was a Swablu. And he didn't say so until after I gifted the 10 memberships. He's a little jerk butt. Kelsey, what's going on? Yeah, Beerus. Yeah, it's completely random who gets the gifted membership. The one thing I can tell you is the more you hang out on the channel, apparently the more likely you are to get a membership. So, you know, if you really want that membership, you know, hang out with us. An extra perk for being part of the cool community. How about a doing? How about a doing indeed, Kelsey? I'm doing well. How you doing? Or you can buy a membership. Wait. Oh my goodness gracious. What's going on? Brick Wallkeeper. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Poor Brick Wallkeeper has the misfortune to actually work with me at my job. Long time no see. Yeah, it's been about, what, 16 hours? Yveltal is also a hard legendary, is it? Oh, guys, I had such a revelation this week. I couldn't believe it never even occurred to me. Is he responsible for the cold office? No, Shinies, he's not. And good morning, Shinies. So, how come I've been working on this Mega Evolution Challenge for months now, and it just occurred to me 2 days ago that I can catch the Shiny Rayquaza during the Scarlet Violet raids, and boom, get that one there. Been chatting literally since you started. Well, this is the first time I recognized you or noticed you. Absolute pleasure to work with. I appreciate I appreciate that. I see you got my payment. I don't know what to tell you, Shinies. The chat is just popping off today. It's ridiculous. But I'm glad you're all here because in about 5 minutes, we got a big announcement that you're going to want to stick around for. Your back's hurting. I'm sorry to hear that. By the third Swablu notification, you were like, that's Jerry? Yeah, it took me a couple of... The second time in a row it was Swablu. I was like, that's bizarre. The third one, I figured it out. 138 checks for Yveltal, 2 phases. 2 phases and 138 checks. Yikes. What the heck? I guess the shiny is just waiting to be Yveltal. Your spinal cord is deteriorating. I can't say that word. Your spinal cord is deteriorating. That does not sound fun. Probably fun to work with? Probably not. Probably not. I probably call Brick Wallkeeper like on a daily basis and be like, hey buddy, I know you were getting ready to go to lunch, or I know you're getting ready to go home, but now we need to get this thing done. What? Why the heck would YouTube block that message from Kelsey? James the Cat Boy, what's going on? Good to see you. Been months since you got Shiny Legendary. What was the last one? Wasn't one of the Legendary Birds? What was the last one you got? Gina's message, or not Gina, sorry, I saw Gina's message there. Kelsey's message said, I'm sure you are hefty. And my guess is YouTube thought you were saying, I'm sure you're hefty. Like, I'm a big boy. And you know, I am a big boy. My mom told me so. Heatran was the last one back in October. Okay. Did you get a legendary bird before that? I feel like I remember you getting a legendary bird. The biggest boy. I don't know if I'm supposed to say thank you to you guys for this one, but... You're the hefty one at 193? Fair enough. This is a weird topic. Biggest thing about hefty is his heart. Aw, thank you, Keith. Alright, you know what? It's close enough. I can't wait any longer. Can one of the mods please put in the chat hashtag giveaway? Hashtag giveaway. And I'm going to go over to Discord and hit enter on this message. All right, let's pause here for a second so I don't miss the shiny. I'm sorry, not hashtag. I don't know. I don't know things. Exclamation point giveaway. Exclamation point giveaway. I'm a dum-dum. If you want to win cool 3D Pokemon merch, join the Discord and post on the giveaway channel. Link is also in the description of the stream. Guys, I showed this off last weekend. Just a quick recap. My dad got a 3D printer and he's obsessed with it. He made this Charizard on a 3D printer. He made these Pokeballs on a 3D printer. He made this cool Gen 1 silhouette artwork on a 3D printer. And every time I stream, I use this coaster for my coffee. Made from a 3D printer with a corkboard back. If you would like to win some stuff like this, go into the Discord, go to the giveaways channel, put your put your Discord name on that channel. On December 25th, I will be doing drawings, plural, where you can win some 3D printed merchandise like that. I will ship it to anywhere in the world. The only thing is, you gotta be part of the Discord so that you can enter. And if you win, you have to be willing to give me a shipping address. So if you're under 18, check with your parents, make sure they're okay with it. We will do a drawing on December 25th. I will DM the winners so they can send me their addresses. Obviously, do not put your addresses in the Discord. I will DM you if I need your address. But we'll be doing that on December 25th. I'm pretty excited. It should be a lot of fun. So let's get back to this hunt. And I see a lot of people entering the giveaway already, which is pretty awesome. If you're on mobile, you might not be able to click the Discord link in that Nightbot post, but the link is also in the description of this stream. If you go into this stream like after it's over, like if you watch it like it's a VOD, you should be able to click that link in the description. You accidentally swiped off the stream. Oh no, I've done that before. Like I'll be trying to grab something with one hand and I got my, or I'll be trying to grab something with the same hand I have my phone in. And next thing I know, I'm watching a live stream of like a garbage truck. We need a new light goal already, my goodness gracious. Thank you, Hassan. Stupid NPCs. Who thinks we're gonna phase on something before we get the Squirtle? Yeah, Amory, I'm sorry. I wish it wasn't that way, but it's like the only way I have to actually privately speak with the winners. I wish there was a different way, Amory. Oops, Tyler, I missed your message. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tyler. Let me go back and check that out. Where was it? Oh, you're gonna be lurking while playing Grounded. Enjoy the Grounded, Tyler, and thank you for always being like, always here, lurking, hanging out, and thank you to everyone that's hanging out and lurking. I appreciate you. It's possible a Slowpoke appearing the most. We could. Whoops, dang it, wrong control. It is definitely possible we could get a Slowpoke. Took you forever to actually wake up and get out of bed this morning. Did you already get out of bed, Ari? I'm impressed. I thought you'd still be in bed. You don't think all phase Squirtle popped up for you a bunch in the cave? Oh, I hope you're right. I hope you're right, Emery. Dog kicked your back. Oh, I'm sorry. Beerus, that's no fun. Ash, catch up. What's going on? Good to see you. You have to make dog breakfast every morning. You do. But typically, when you come into the chat in the morning, you'll be hanging out for a little bit, and then you'll be like, okay, I gotta go do dog stuff. So I thought you were still laying in bed. So in my mind, you're already crushing today. Decimated Dongwings and Necrozma is back in Pogo rates today from 2 to 5. That's good to know. But yeah, if anybody ends up doing any legendary raids in Pokemon Go, other than I think I have Nihilego too. Other than Moltres, Thundurus, Nihilego, and Necrozma, consider inviting me. I'd appreciate it. I'm working on a really stupid challenge. You're gonna raid the fridge? I'd love to. You have a 2-year-old you gotta take care of, so you gotta go. Wish you can hang out more. Miss watching Do Your Thing, Hefty. Brick, thank you so much for being here. Honestly, I understand. I never expect you to be here, so it's always a pleasure to see you pop up. You got the 11 catch combo. What now? Now I would just go in and out of the power plant entrance. There's also going to be things like Grimers and Voltorbs, so you could phase. But I would just go in and out of the power plant entrance until that shiny Magnemite shows up. Crocodile's a good Pokemon. Yeah, Pogo. Did I say DA? I meant Pogo. I meant Pogo raids. Supposed to trade someone Pogo for a Stone Edge? You mean Stone Journer? Favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Poliwhirl, right here. My favorite Pokemon of all time. Oh, Beerus! Crocodile is your favorite Pokemon? Hassan is a big fan of Crocodile as well. Am I flying down for Friendsmas today? What, with you? I would love to. I would love to fly down for Friendsmas, but I think I'll have a problem getting a flight. Stonejourner? I didn't even know Stonejourner was in Pogo. Is that like a region locked one? Recently Tapu Koko for you was a pain, even with a Chinese charm at 215. That's nuts. Private jet, yeah, because that's something I have. Caught over 80 Magnemites. It'll happen. It will definitely happen. It will always happen. If you wait long enough. Exclusive to Europe? I guess that makes sense. You can find an affordable ticket in time for a mere $3,000. That's it. That's just a drop in the bucket. Santa Crocodile, I love it. I thought my Batmobile could fly. You thought wrong. Saw your message before you even typed it. I'm that good. I'm that good, Beerus. Oh, 3,000 one way? That's not a problem at all. Heat Ran was in October and Tapu Koko in July. Yikes. I feel your pain. I am not a fan of DAs myself. You just learned about a neurological anomaly and it blows you away. What is it, Shinies? Batman has a jet? He does, the Bat Jet. He also has the Bat Wing. Ari, feel free to delete that message from Shinies. I said delete the message, not time him out. Oh my goodness gracious. You're hilarious. Shiny's got timed out for 60 seconds. It's a minute, he'll live. But that's a whole minute where he's not having the attention on him. Although I guess technically we still have the attention on him right now, don't we? See more Chanseys and Coffeens and Magnemites? Did you do a catch combo of 11 on the Magnemite? Clocky, thank you for the good luck. Name a Pokemon that can beat Mewtwo. How about... Alolan Raticate. Dang it, Chansey. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. There's always going to be a Chansey. There will always be a Chansey now that you have a catch combo of 11. Sloppy Steaks. Welcome on in, Sloppy Steaks. Is that name Sloppy Steaks? Is that based off of a skit from a skit TV show? I think I know which show that's from. I have a very good friend that's a big fan of it. That's true. Crocodile can solo Mew and Mewtwo. That's right. If you run away from Magnemite, does it break the combo? It does not. Running away does not break the combo. The only thing that will break the combo is if you catch something else or if the Pokemon runs away. Chicken spaghetti from Ciccolini's kind of guy, but sloppy steaks are good. Sloppy pork chop. Doug Funny named his dog Pork Chop. I always thought it was a cool name for a dog. Midterm exams next week. You're going to crush it. Sloppy Noodles. That was my nickname in college. Enjoy bed, Gina. Thanks for being here. Oh my gosh, Peekaboo, Villy. Good morning to you. How are you, my friend? You're exempt from 3 of the midterms? Is that because you're just so dang smart? Thank you to the 23 of you that are hanging out here. Appreciate that. Keeping me company on this fine winter morn. I guess it's not winter yet, is it? You have the grades for it? That's awesome. Yes, Hassan, please let Beerus into the Crocodile Club. Everyone can join the Crocodile Club if they want to. That's awesome. No exclusivity. Completely inclusive. Love to see it. Hassan will be mailing you your official badge. Making breakfast. What's for breakfast this morning? AP Literature. I loved AP Literature. I was a huge fan of Lit or English when I was in school. I love reading. But that's awesome you're doing AP courses. It might seem like a pain in the butt right now, Hassan, but trust me, it's so worth it in the long run. Fried egg sandwich, that sounds delicious. What kind of bread we rocking? You smell fried egg? I wish I smelled fried eggs. Love fried eggs. You're hungry? I am too now. If you turn off the switch, yes. Yes, if you turn off the switch, the combo will break. If you put the switch to sleep, it won't, but you can't quit the game. That's why, like, mostly because I'm lazy, I have not touched my switches since last Sunday. This is the exact same combo as we did on last Sunday's stream. Just because I was too lazy to start a new combo. Yeah, you can put the switch to sleep, you just can't turn it off. You can't quit the game. What if you tenderly smooch the switch? Then what happens? Restraining orders. That's what happens. Consent is key. You caught that in, I was going to say 4K, but there's no way I'm even close to 4K. You caught that in probably like 480p. You actually love Airy? Well, that makes one of you. You have an opportunity to play one of two games, Oris or X or Y. Which is the best for shiny hunting, in my opinion? I would say X and Y. And here's why. They both have horde hunts. They both have chain fishing. They obviously both have Masuda. Oris has... I'm sorry, I meant to say Oris. I meant to say Oris, not X and Y. X and Y has Poker Radar, which is terrible. Oris has DexNav, which I still don't understand exactly how DexNav works, but I get so many shinies from it. X and Y does have Friend Safari, but that is limited to certain Pokemon and even more limited by who your friends are on the 3DS. So I would go with Oris. Exactly, it's an abysmal Gen 6 Poker Radar. Yeah, Gen 6 and Gen 4 Poker Radar are terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, Beerus, you know that Airy was just being silly. And I know that you're being silly too. You love Poker Radar? I don't like the old school Poker Radars because of two things. One, the patches of grass only shake for like a second, and then you have to remember where the patches were. And you have to remember how much they were shaking, because there is a possibility you can go into a patch of grass that was shaking, and there's no Pokemon in there. So I would rather have the 7% random chance of a chain breaking, but not as much guesswork, than not have the random 7% chance of a breaking, but you know, there's a lot of other factors. Coles, I know you censored yourself, but you still gotta not do that. Smeargle, that would be in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Do an SOS hunt, and it's actually really simple. Just go into a Smeargle, use false swipe on it first turn, wait for you know, it to call a Pokemon, then just start, use an Adrenaline Orb, obviously, and then just KO all the Smeargles. Uh, because the original Smeargle will only have false swipe and won't be able to knock you out. I just started Emerald again. Is your team type a diverse? Did I miss the team, or do you have to post it? Also, I think I missed saying hi to you, Random Tuber. Good to see you. And Psychic Jaden, welcome on in. But yeah, let's just let the mods do their job. They're pretty good at it. Everyone else can just have fun. Smeargle for SOS hunt usage for Magnemite. Oh, like how would I set up a Smeargle for an SOS hunt for Magnemite? Well, I wouldn't use Smeargle, honestly, because Magnemite will still be able to paralyze it unless that Smeargle has Substitute. What I would probably go with is you could with a Substitute, and then what? False swipe, Substitute, Brick Break, and fourth move would be, I guess, Recycle, and give it a Lepa Berry. Yes, I do remember you talking about your Burn Hassan. We are basically the government. We control who goes in and out of the government, basically. I mean, that is true. That's, if you're talking about in the U.S., that is how our government is based. Free and fair elections for any sort of elected governmental position. Your hand's starting to look like skin again? Well, that's good news. Random Tuber, no, I'm sorry. Chat's just been going crazy today. So I've just been struggling to keep up. Alright, so your team is Swampert, Manectric, Gardevoir, Shedinja, Swallow, Breloom. And this is on Emerald, you said? So Gardevoir is Psychic type, not Fairy. Yeah, that's pretty good coverage. If I remember correctly, some of those Pokemon can learn a lot of different moves as well, so yeah, you should be pretty good. Oh, no! Muscle memory! I just reset the shiny Squirtle. Dang it! I just reset the shiny Squirtle on the bottom switch. I saw it and my thumb immediately hit up. Oh my gosh. Sir Ralph McCutts, good to see you. I failed. Double kick? That's a good point. That's a really good point, Coles. Yes, you should use double kick instead. Oh, man. Oh, that's frustrating. Thank God Kem isn't here. Yeah, well, Kem can go get a shiny Swablu for all I care. man. I saw that green shell and my thumb just out of muscle memory just hit up. Well, here's the good news. We're not even an hour into stream and we already saw one shiny. That's good. That's good. Imagine if we were like 3 hours into this stream and we saw that. Maybe it's Reggie Drago. Get out of here. Maybe I am just trying to cope with failing that shiny. Have to pause before doing the ladders, like the way Chairman Rose's crazy assistant unnaturally walks. That's a deep cut, amazing reference. The odds on this hunt are 1 in 1,024, so it's probably going to take a little bit longer for the shiny to show up again, but I like our odds. Oh my gosh, what is going on with your dog this morning? Man, we could have already been starting the Charizard hunt right now. Why am I so terrible at streaming and shiny hunting? One set away from the complete shop's Lego collection. Woo! Your finger's in pain right now. What happened? Your fingers hurt? Well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty. Remember that when you first saw her walk? You're like, people don't walk like this. Look at her trying to pretend she's people. Moosin! What's going on, Moosin? Moosin, I just did a terrible thing. I just did a terrible, terrible thing. I saw the shiny Squirtle, and I was so excited. My muscle memory took over, and I hit up on the controller. Did you have any luck with the Growlithe? My good friend Moosin Around was streaming Let's Go... I can't remember... Or Pikachu. It was Let's Go Pikachu earlier. I was hanging out there before the stream today. You got it? Nice. Way go, Diego. Nice. I'm glad someone's getting Let's Go Shinies today. That's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, I had to dip to get ready for the stream pretty much after that one chain broke and you had to start over. I had to take off. I'm glad you got it. We're going to extend shiny hunting by 3.5 hours today. That's such a great movie. I don't think Adam Sandler movies ever were as good as they were during the Billy Madison Happy Gilmore days. Cam Nation, what's going on? You cursed me with back pain. Ha! Joke's on you. I've had back pain since I was 10 years old. I did hear that, Cheese. I did. I have no strong feelings on it. Big Daddy was good. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely been a lot of good Adam Sandler movies, but the random humor that was in Billy Madison Happy Gilmore, it was like right up my alley. Just the most bizarre, out of the blue, random things. Aw, Beerus, why you gotta be mean to me? Blended? That's the one where the two families merge, like it's a second marriage or something. I haven't seen that one. Cam, how's your morning going? You blew it. Jurassic Park 3, I have. Jurassic Park 3 actually has one of my favorite scenes ever in the Jurassic Park series. It's the scene where they're in the, I don't know what it's called, like the aviary, and it's all like foggy and everything, and they're walking across that bridge, and then you just start seeing the silhouettes of the pterodactyls. Oh, I love that scene so much. Jessica Alba doesn't act anymore, so hope her not being a Meet the Prince 4 will make it better than the third. Was she in the third one? I never even saw the third one. I just saw the first two. Tired, but good. I feel that. I mean, by far do I not think that Jurassic Park 3 was the best Jurassic Park movie. Not even close. But that pterodactyl scene was probably my favorite shot in the whole series. It was just so creepy. I should find a 4K Steelbook edition of it. Cam, I don't even have a 4K player. Crap, wrong ladder. She was the main reason from what you heard because you didn't watch it was that bad. Oh, really? Jessica Alba is an actress that has been in movies that I've seen and television shows. That's what I gotta say about that. Considered horror? I don't think so. I would consider it sci-fi, but it definitely can have some horror elements to it. And sci-fi action. How poorly the dinosaurs were portrayed. Oh my goodness. Mia, I specifically did not say that. Gotta be Lost for you. Love the book and movie. JP3 is still better than Jurassic World. For me, nothing will ever beat the first one. I still remember being 13 years old, seeing that in the movie theater when it came out, and trying to figure out why everyone in the theater was laughing when the lawyer got eaten. I was horrified by that. But everybody was laughing. I had to have my dad explain it to me afterwards. Razzie coming in with my government name. What's going on, Razzie? Good morning. Yeah, I was 30 years old when it came out. No, 13. 1-3, Ken. Lawyer saves us. You know what? I read the book like back when the movie came out or was about to come out. There's all the hype about it. I read it, but I mean, it was 93. I was 13 years old. I literally do not remember anything about the book. I think I still have a copy of it. Dang it, wrong ladder again. Playing volleyball in school, you jump for the block, but the spiker's taller, so he spiked onto your hand with... Ooh. That sounds a little painful. You have the books, you haven't read them? You should read them. What was supposed to be funny about the toilet lawyer? Basically that he was a lawyer, and he was he was like an unlikable character in the movie, and he hid in the toilet, and he was on the toilet, and the T-Rex ate him. That's what was funny. I don't know. People are demented. You can't have a creature with exacerbated predator features without the corresponding behavioral traits. I suppose not. Alright, let's find the shiny. Let's see if we can get an early first shiny of the day. Your comment disappeared. What happened to your comment? Where'd it go? Oh, Indominus Rex. That's what you're talking about. I didn't understand what Indom meant at first. Was Indominus Rex a real thing, or did they make that up for the movie? Because I had never heard of that. To be fair, I had never heard of velociraptors until Jurassic Park either. Should splice the DNA so that they looked like dinosaurs by the temperament of a fluffy bunny. I don't know why they didn't. Razdacted. That is pretty good. You were little when you first saw Jurassic Park, and the lawyer getting eaten traumatized you. You wouldn't go in our downstairs bathroom for a while because it was small, like a bathroom stall. Aw, poor little brick. Okay, they made up Indominus. All right, that makes me feel a little bit better. Do you think he saw us? That's a great one. And then his dog. Do you think he saw us, Rex? What was everyone's favorite dinosaur? Not necessarily from Jurassic Park, just in general. For me, it was the Ankylosaurus. I love the fact that he had like a spiked ball on his tail. I thought that was so cool. All right, have a great day, Brick. Give my love to the wife and son. Bro, what's going on, Crow? Good to see ya. Velociraptors for Kelsey. Me, Razzie says me. I'm his favorite dinosaur. Wow. Geez, that was a very good joke. I liked it a lot, actually. Spinosaurus, classic. Second favorite is Nanuquosaurus, which was like a smaller Arctic T-Rex. I've never heard of that. Dang it, I keep hitting the wrong controller. Ankylosaurus because it's attached to the foot? Exactly. Exactly, Cam. Oh, Kieran. Kieran. Good afternoon, my friend. Hey, there's a lot of you that have come into the chat recently. And to you, I would like to say two things. First off, I want to tell you, thanks for being here. Secondly, we have a giveaway going on. One of the mods is about to drop a link to the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, you might want to join it because we're going to be doing a giveaway on Christmas Day of a bunch of 3D Pokemon merch. What I missed from Mighty Munchkin? The T-Rex. All right, Mighty Munchkin, your favorite was the T-Rex. Nice. Dominus had Gigaraptor, Giga, and T-Rex DNA, as well as Carno and Ape DNA. Yeah, the more I hear about it, the more it does seem like it was probably made up for the movie. Quick Spanish lesson. I don't know, do I? One scene where the long neck is eating the tree when they first get to the park that changed your life. You love the long necks. That was a really good scene. Guess what zero is in Spanish? Is it cerro? That might be wrong, but at least give me credit for the pronunciation. "11 animal dino species in it? That's too many. That's like 6 too many. You learned that from Bleach. Okay. So Bleach is an educational program. We see raptor dinosaurs with downward pointing creepy claws. Their wrists are broken because they couldn't rotate their wrists. Ooh. Interesting. Indoraptor was a disaster. That almost rhymes. Zero is the easiest number to translate in European and Spanish. Just replace the X with a C. You have cerro. A spotter based in Spanish with their names and powers? Okay. Yeah, it sounds like it would, Beerus. That Squirtle's not shiny. Once we get the Squirtle, we're going to actually start a Charizard hunt. Actually, 2 Charizard hunts. Yeah, Tyler, I wasn't going to say it, but I was thinking that. Struggled against a single more experienced Raptor. Experience is important. Alright, come on. We haven't seen a single shiny yet on this stream. We got to get a shiny Squirtle. Dang it. Wrong controller again. Keep doing that. That's going to bite me in the bum one day. Easily triple blue size. How do you botch it that much? Yeah, who knows? Oh, fair enough, Tyler. Mr. Wolf, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Bit of a slower stream than the last couple, but that's okay. Honestly, I don't know when people started showing up during the last couple streams, so maybe it's still a little early. Stuck at work, that stinks. Tell them you don't want to work no more. Tell them that you want to just get paid and go home and get paid for being at home. Or else. Guy named Goji Center and man remade both the Indominus and Indoraptor. Oh, okay. Cinema Crops, favorite dino. I had to find its name. I've never heard of that. What's it like? Tell me about this Cinema Crops. Or Sonoma Crops. Jurassic Park had just said these are these are completely original animals based on dinosaurs. It would be one thing, but it wasn't. They purposely disregarded known facts for TV shock factor and interest. How dare they? Oh, that's not how it works? Evelyn, good morning. Early pterodon looks cute as heck, short snout and smaller. I'm gonna have to look it up later. Jurassic Park is iconic. I agree, Mr. Wolf. I liked it a lot. Evelyn with the 10 months of membership, saying some good luck your way. Thank you so much, Evelyn. Let's get some hype in the chat for Evelyn. What's the part that kills you? Is that the exaggerated? Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, maybe that was their way of writing themselves out of that corner, Beerus. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about dinosaurs. All I know is that they did have to splice frog DNA into them. That's as far as my science understanding goes. You failed Terrakion today. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Gaming Trico. How'd you do that? I would never fail a shiny. Not even once. Not even Squirtle earlier on the stream. You killed all your Pokemon. Dang. Yeah, Terrakion can be pretty rough if it gets charged up. If it gets its stats up, it's pretty nasty. Fossil. Oh, I remember Fossil Fighters. I remember that, Airy. What's my favorite Pokemon game? Johnny at SoCal. My favorite Pokemon games would be Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But that is like asking me my favorite ice cream flavor. Even if it's not my favorite, it's still ice cream and I enjoy it. Shiny fail proof. Any shinies that would be failed are the shinies. It exactly was the shiny's fault. Exactly. I played Spectrobes on the DS. I have not. Is it a good game? $60? Dang, that's rough. Well, gotta get back on that saddle. Gotta go for the reclaim. You're on 1759 now. Good job. Good job getting back on that horse. I hope it's a quick reclaim. If they reveal an MMO Pokemon game, that would be pretty fun. I think. I'm not a huge MMO fan, but a Pokemon one with this community, I think that would be pretty neat. I'd be down for that. I would probably just like constantly steal all of Chemnation's stuff, like when he wasn't looking. I'd be like the Hamburglar, but with his Pokemon stuff. Alright, Cheese, have a great day, bud. Oh yeah, Mermaid Mew, that was ridiculous. What the lawyer wanted to charge. He's like, yeah, we can have like 10% off Family Day or something. What a silly, silly man. Justified, right? Maybe that's why people thought it was funny and laughed. Because he wanted to charge people $10,000 for a ticket. Hello, Spawns? There you are. Dang it, hit the wrong ladder again. Any love for the Camp Cretaceous series? I heard it's good. Who is it? Oh, there's some YouTuber I watch that does like TV reactions and everything, and he's talked about that, so that he really likes it. I haven't watched it. Alright, where is this Squirtle at? Anybody got any big weekend plans? Not really. Hey, look at there. Look at, oh, that tricked me. I thought that was shiny for a second. I thought that was a shiny one. This dang sparkles tricked me, Airy. Plan to survive until a new TCG Pocket set drops on Tuesday. Razzie, have you finished the genetic Apex set? I have 4 cards left for the base set. I'm at the point where, like, I don't care if I get all the full arts, because I know I probably won't, but I'd like to get those last 4 cards before the new set drops. Steak and eggs for the wife? Oh my gosh. I would like to join you. Devote 8 hours to your horrible job? Yucky. A few more for the full set, but they were too rare, so you forced soft carrying. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I've given up trying to get all the full art cards. I've given up trying to get all the gold cards. I figure, like, if I just happen to randomly get a gold card, that would be awesome. But I'm not, like, actively looking for them. I just wanted to get these dang last 4 base set cards. I need the base Venusaur, the base Executor, the base Weezing, and the Machamp EX. Those are the 4 cards I need. So you need all the Gym Leader full arts and 2 gold cards, but you're almost complete with the 226 regular set. You're lucky. You're lucky. I have 2 full art Gym Leaders. I have Misty and Brock. I don't have any gold cards yet. 12 times 3 for the weekend of the place you call Hades. Yuck. I'm sorry, Mr. Wolf. I think it would be cool to get at least 1 gold card, just to say that I got one. I was, talking about, like, first world problems, I guess. I pulled a second immersive Mewtwo, and I was upset. I was like, why couldn't this have been a gold card? Why did it have to be another immersive? You have Surge, you think you have Misty, you have Giovanni, you need the others? Nice. So cold randomly, usually gets warmer in the morning, not colder. I'm sorry, Airy. So I haven't looked at anything about the new set. I know they announced it last week. And I know that they apparently at least announced some cards, because I did hear about 1 card in particular. But I've avoided any sort of news. I think I want to be surprised. I think when the new set drops, I want to not know anything about it and see all the art for the first time when I open packs. I think that'd be fun. You got 2 of each immersive? Dang! Feels like 65. I'm sorry, Airy. I know that is chilly for your area. 28 for Mr. Wolf. Let's see. Have I gotten to double digits here yet? Ooh, I did. It's 22. Holy smokes, it's a heat wave. Before I started streaming, it was 9 degrees, and now it's 22. Watching while you run. You run, Amber. You get that run in. Trailer just went up very recently. Yeah, I was a little surprised that I almost went down the ladder again. I'm surprised that there was such a short amount of time between the trailer and the actual drop. So it looks so fun already. Won't say any cards, but the cover card looks like it's gonna be really good. Nice. Yeah, there's quite a lot of particular Pokemon I'm hoping have cards in this set. I don't know if they are or not. I'm not going to be upset if they don't, but I will be excited if they do. If that makes any sense. It made sense in my head. It made sense before I said it. Trash 44 gigahertz Giga Smash Kaza. Love the name. Actually, not gigahertz, GZ. Blastoise don't get dual type with his Mega or even the Dynamax. Yeah, that's a good point. It's always been, no matter what they do with it, Blastoise has always been pure water type. That is strange. If you had to give Blastoise a second typing, what would you guys give it? I know what I would give it. What second typing would you guys give Blastoise? Less Kanto glazing. Love Kanto, but Pokemon Company focuses them too much. I would agree with that. Steel. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, Amber. Because of the cannons, I would give it Steel typing. Make our second Water Steel starter. Moosin would go normal. Okay. Water. Do we have a water normal? Is there a water normal? Water ghost. That would be neat. Fan toys. Nice. Am I blanking? Is there a water normal type? Yes. Yes, there is. Bidoof and Bibarel. How could I forget Bidoof? Or wait, is Bidoof normal and Bibarel's normal water? Either way, I know Bibarel is. I'm not positive about Bidoof. You guys are so smart. So are you. Barely. Come on now. Come on now. Wow, we got so many people already entered into the giveaway. That's awesome. I don't even know how many gifts we're going to give away. It's probably going to be more than one and less than 30. You're smart. Your mom told you so. Your mom is very smart. The two things you taught me about Pokemon. Yes, those two things. Those two things I totally didn't forget what they were. That sounds so terrible, but I can't remember. I remember that you did teach me stuff. I just don't remember what it was. I'm so sorry. Would you rather I lied, Amber? I do remember you taught me stuff. I don't remember what you taught me. I feel like one of the things had to do with Shalfas. Chaotically, I'm using full odds of Shiny Charm. This is Shiny Charm, and we have a catch combo of 11. So yeah, the odds are 1 out of 1,024. Catch combo doesn't really matter when it comes to the odds. I don't know why I said that, but I felt like it was important that you knew that we had a catch combo of 11. So the reason I go for a catch combo of 11 is that guarantees that when I reset the spawns by going up the ladder, down the ladder, that one of the spawns will be a Squirtle. So then we're just doing Squirtle checks at 1 in 1,024. Craving fresh baked cookies? I could go for a fresh baked cookie. Amber makes amazing cookies. Miraidon in the water. That's right. Yes, yes. Miraidon in the water. But chaotically amusing, how are you doing today? Tell me a little about some hunts and helping you there with Shalfas. Yes, thank you for being specific. Yes, you taught me a little about some hunts. I remember that now. That clears it right up. But yeah, I know there's something about Shalfas. You're doing good? I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, eventually, guys, we're going to have to go back to PLA for this challenge. I desperately want to get the Shalfa Steelix for this Mega Evolution Challenge. I figure if I'm going to get a Shalfa, might as well make it like a ginormous Shalfa, right? Kept resetting the Switch when you were here and you messed up the sandwich. Yeah. Yeah. Except I never messed up a sandwich. I do remember that, but I never messed up a sandwich, so that was a little random for you to tell me that at that time, because I just perfectly made a sandwich, and you were like, oh, by the way, if you ever mess up a sandwich, you don't need to reset right away, because you're going to reset anyway. You can make as many sandwiches as you need to until you run out of ingredients, and then reset the Switch. And I was like, I mean, okay, thanks for saying that, Amber. That's good to know. I never thought about it that way. Maybe I never thought about it that way because I've never messed up a sandwich, but if I do at some point in the future, I will keep that in mind. Get madder every day we don't have any actual game footage of PLA. 1 year later, not a single screenshot of the actual game or anything. I will say that up until about August, September, I was one of the people that were like, guys, chill, like, you know, we can wait. Like, you know, we don't need to know everything right away. But now I am a little surprised there hasn't been anything. That does surprise me. I at this point, with it being like halfway through December, it makes the most sense that they would just wait until Pokemon Day in February, right? It would feel a little weird if they made this big announcement within a couple months of Pokemon Day. So I genuinely feel like now we won't get anything at least until the end of February, which is even more bizarre. Yeah, having to wait a year. Bro is a sandwich me supper. Me supper. It's like, I can't see them releasing anything between now and Christmas, right? And then after Christmas, you got New Year's, and then boom, it's January. And are they going to release any big information in January when we're just going to have a Pokemon Day the next month? Mia, I'm absolutely 100% with you. I'm in total agreement. Like I said, like up until a few months ago, I was just like, Daddy, chill. But now I am genuinely surprised. Good morning, Joyce. And also, Joyce, happy birthday. Can we get some big birthday hype in the chat for Dark Moon Sylveon celebrating her 21st birthday today? Sucks to suck. I mean, I'll take your word for it, Ari. Let's get some hype for Joyce. Ari, can we drop a exclamation point B-Day Joyce? On this day, the universe said, I choose you, and we're forever grateful. Happy birthday, Joyce. And Mighty Munchkin, thank you for the new like goal. And thank you, everybody, for the likes. I like that. Joyce, how did you make out with the Dragonite yesterday? Were you able to get it? Oh my gosh, Mermaid Mia. On February 27th, it's going to be said like, you may remember 365 plus days ago when we revealed the name of our new game. Now we like present the first 10 seconds. Enjoy. Right? You got nothing. That's not true. You got a lot of people that love you. I could see it. I could see that, Mia. I could definitely see that. Alright, come on. Let's get this Squirtle that I totally 100% did not fail earlier on the stream. Let's get the Squirtle that I 100% did not see, freaked out, muscle memory took over, and I hit up on the joystick. No one's seen it, didn't happen. Exactly. That totally did not happen. Because that would be incredibly embarrassing and devastating if that were to have happened. Especially if it were to be like really early in the stream. It wasn't real, it didn't happen. Exactly, Mighty Munchkin. Yeah, so embarrassing. Dang it! Wrong controller again. I need to stop doing that. Maybe I should hold them like a lightsaber. I'm gonna hold the controllers like a lightsaber. I think that might help. Anyone ever heard of a lightsaber? Anyone familiar with the movie franchise Star Wars? I think Big Cheese left, so I think I can safely say this without him getting upset. Last weekend, I watched the first 2 episodes of Skeleton Crew, and I was talking to my dad, and I was like, I think I'm officially outside the target demo of Star Wars. Because I didn't think the first 2 episodes were very good. And so my dad texted me last night, and he said he watched the 3rd episode, and he said, it's going downhill pretty quick. You've never heard of Star Wars? I mean, it is kind of a smaller franchise. It was somewhat popular in the 70s. I don't know how many people are familiar with it nowadays. How many different ways can you hold a Joy-Con? Okay, so if anyone's wondering what I mean when I say I'm going to hold the Joy-Cons like a lightsaber, I'm holding them like this. I guess I could have not been a nerd and said a bat, but I said lightsaber. So now the top switch is the top controller and the bottom switch is the bottom controller. Instead of holding them side by side and being, I don't know, screwed up. That's not what you thought? What did you think? Yeah, Star Wars, that indie movie franchise. Okay, Jedi. I wish I was a Jedi. Like holding them like normal? How is holding them like normal holding them like a lightsaber? Just around the base. But I guess the point is like if I was holding them normally and I'm like, I need to change how I'm holding them. Then I guess that begs the question, how did you think I was holding them before? Airy, stop. That's totally not why I paused talking for a second. I don't know what you guys think is so funny. Dang it, I screwed up. My concentration is broken. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. Let me just get out of here. I will be back in a few minutes. While I am gone, the birthday girl, Joyce, is in charge. I'll be back in a few minutes. Please hang out. We got some more stuff to do. But I'll see you in a few minutes. Also, Eric is somewhat in charge, but not really. Okay, I'm back. Let's get this shiny. I got my coffee. Okay, that's a Zubat. Fisher coffee is spectacular. Love it. Airy IOISM2. Kit Kat ice cream. That sounds like it'd be pretty good. I'd try that. Kit Kat ice cream is yummy. I might have to see if I can find that. Does it have like pieces of Kit Kats in it? Cold this morning, not Chem Nation igloo weather, but it's cold here in Cali. We try not to use the heater. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be that time of year, isn't it? My heat's been on pretty much nonstop for the past day. But thankfully, I am on this, I guess you call it like a budget plan with my heating company, where they take like the total that I used for the past year and then just divide that up into 12 equal installments. So that's nice. So like I gotta pay money in the summer when I'm not using the heat, but in the winter like it doesn't go up, which is good. And that way I can just always budget it and not have any like surprises. You're under a blanket or 10 right now. I couldn't stand it any longer. It's too cold and you're jealous of Australia. I'm not jealous of Australia's crazy, deadly everything. I think that's one stereotype that might actually be pretty much true. Like, I used to read, back when crack.com was a good website, I used to read so many articles about like all those like deadly like bugs and reptiles and stuff in Australia. Creeped me out. Kit Kat ice cream you've had has chunks of the chocolate bar in there. That would be fun. That would be good. So I know this is the truth for literally half of the world, but I could not imagine having Christmas in summer. I think that would be kind of wild. Ricky's gonna go buy cookies. Nice. There's probably people in this chat that it's summer for Christmas, and I just can't fathom that. It'd be nice to have Christmas by the pool. That's true, and then you can just listen to Melika Leaky Maka nonstop all day. I would. What's everyone's favorite Christmas song? Melika Leaky Maka might be my second favorite. My first favorite would be, and I literally have to look this up every year because I can never remember what it's called or who sings it. But my favorite Christmas song of all time is Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses. And if you're like me, you're probably saying, what even the heck is that? But I almost guarantee, 95% guarantee, if you looked it up and listened to it, you would recognize it immediately. What can I say except "You're Welcome" by The Rock? That's a good song. Is is Moana 2 out now, or is it going to come out? Green Day has a Christmas song? Do they? What is it? Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande? Okay. The Mariah one, All I Want for Christmas Is You? I have a problem with that song. I feel like that song implies that I am a commodity. I am an object and not a person. That I would be like a Christmas gift and not a human being. Trans-Siberian Orchestra is really cool. I do like them a lot. It's also a pretty metal name if you think about it. Moana 2 is out now. I like the first Moana. I think I'd probably have to rewatch it before I watch the second one. You saw them live a couple times? That's awesome, Anne-Marie. Alright, come on, where's the Squirtle at? Oh, thank you, Eric. I will check that out. And probably put it on repeat a couple times. Ooh, Baby Is Cold Outside by Zoe Deschanel, like from Elf. Yeah, she's got a beautiful voice. What's the name of that duo she was in? I'm not sure if he still is or not, but I know her and another girl had a group. Or a duo. I don't know. You can't call it a group, really, if there's two. As far as all-time Christmas songs, it ain't it, but if you never heard it, okay, yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I might be jinxing myself, but I am honestly a little surprised we haven't seen a shiny Slowpoke or Slowbro yet. Simon and Garfunkel, best boy band? They're definitely up there. This has been on your mind for a bit. Let's hear it, James. What's been on your mind? Redux gave Lucario a second Mega, and it's basically SSJ4 Goku. Interesting. I'd have to see a picture of it. You don't know how to feel about it? I don't either. What am I in the mood for lunch? I wish I could go to that amazing local taco place. But they burned down a couple months ago. Sandwich. Sandwich is always good. What kind of sandwich? It's in Discord. Let me check this out. What'd you put under photos? What's with Mexican restaurants always burning down? I don't know. I was really sad about it too because I really liked it. Even though I hate to admit it, I didn't even know it was a thing until Shinies told me about it. I was trying to make some stupid case that the only Oh no worries, no worries. Where'd you put it? General? Oh, okay, there it is. I see it. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that either. I'm gonna have to think about it. I was trying to make the stupid case with Shinies about how there's no good local Mexican places here. And he straight up Googles Mexican places near the city I live in. And like the second one he listed, I was like, wait, what is that? And then I had to look it up, and I had never even heard of it. It was a fairly new restaurant. So that afternoon, I went and checked it out, and I was like, gosh dang it, this is actually a really good restaurant. And so I admitted it. I told Chinese, I was like, that was a good call, thank you. The only place that will make you one of those decked out Scooby-Doo sandwiches. Oh my gosh, my mouth is not big enough for a Scooby-Doo sandwich. Rio. Her name is Rio, and she dances on the... I can't remember the lyrics. Her name is Rio, and she dances on the stage? I don't feel like that's right. Oh, I could go for a good taco salad. Is it like a taco salad like in a bowl, or is it one of those ones where the taco salad is like in an edible bowl? Edibles, if you will. And just unhinge your jaw like the rest of us humans do. Ah, yes. All of us humans, like you and I, Ari. I used to say tiaco. Tiaco. Well, that's how they say tiaco up in Minnesota. Edible, nice. If you ever want to say the name of the state Minnesota, like someone from Minnesota would say it, just say Minnesota. Like an 8-ounce soft drink. Minnesota. You love to visit Minnesota one day? I've never been up there. All I know about that area is based off of the movie and the television show Fargo. Can you put my groceries in a bag? That's your face after being, that's your face 30 minutes after being outside Minnesota. Minnesota. I've not seen that video. I usually don't get what you guys are talking about. Like, the only memes and stuff I know are from like 20 years ago. Shiny's getting a 4K Steelbook release in February. Ooh, better start saving your doubloons now, Kim. Yeah, Val better be extra nice to you today, Joyce. Where do you put it? I don't know. I will leave that up to Ari. Ari's kind of like the queen of the Discord. Wherever she thinks it is suitable. Sometimes I put things in the wrong places in Discord, and then Ari has to give me the business. Justinian, good morning to you. Hope you're having a good one. Ari, where would we post a funny video? Steelbook cases are amazing. They're pretty cool to look at. I am terrified about actually getting into collecting them. Also, I don't have a 4K player. Send it in DMs? Okay, nice. Yeah, I'll take a look at it here in a little bit. I am curious, though, for future reference. Oh, Justinian, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Oh, you sent it in DMs to Ari. Okay, that's actually kind of smart. You have a couple for movies and video games, and you love them. The only one I have is Akira. I think it's the 25th anniversary edition of Akira. And that's not even that impressive nowadays because at the time, you know, everything was DVD. Like, there was no Blu-ray, there was no 4K. Target's not have DVD or Blu-ray movies anymore. Honestly, I haven't been to the Target here in a while. I go to the Walmart more often because it's closer. Walmart still has a section, but it's not great. I'm not sure about the local Target. You want the Panasonic UB820 player, but it's dang expensive. Sounds like it would be expensive. You know what? Hold on a second. I'm going to go grab that Akira. I want to be like Chem Nation and show off a movie. I'll be right back. I was thinking Ultra Beast too. All right, here it is. Here is the Steelbook Akira special edition from, I think it was the 25th anniversary. Kieran, you got it. And, uh-oh. The glue is given out. That's how old it is. And here we have Disc 1 and Disc 2 of the special edition on DVD. And it comes with a little booklet. This is the granddaddy of all manga, or not manga, granddaddy of all anime movies. Here's the inside. I've never read the manga. I'd like to. Marvel Comics actually had the publication rights for the US. So back in the 80s into the early 90s, Akira was actually a Marvel comic in the US. Greedent is 820. That is an Ultra Beast. So big. Yeah, Akira's amazing. I've talked about before. A lot of you guys come in here and ask me what anime shows I watch, or you recommend good anime shows to me. When I was growing up, there weren't a lot of anime shows that people watched. We were kind of like in between generations. There was like a lot of anime shows like in the 60s and early 70s, like Speed Racer and stuff like that. And then there weren't really any others until like I don't know, mid 90s. I think Dragon Ball Z started to get some love in the US. So when I was a kid, it was mostly just movies, things like Akira or Vampire Hunter D or Project A-ko, things like that. Good morning, JJ. You were into reading manga, then watching anime. Didn't really truly start watching anime until college. Yeah, when I went to college, I ended up finding a lot of people that were into watching anime, and there's a few shows at that point because we're talking like late '90s, but we'd also just like, uh, on the weekend we'd hang out together with some beverages and watch some anime movies. DBZ is what started it off for you. And then you became a huge Naruto fan to the point that you even got a tattoo, Kieran. Adult beverages? I mean, we were technically adults, and they were beverages, so take from that what you want. College in the 90s would have been so much fun. Well, to be fair, I was in college in the 90s for the last 2 years. I started college in 98. It was a lot of fun, though. DBZ, Gundam Wing, and Tenchi Muyo. You know what really you know what? Now that I think about it, when I was in college, that's when Toonami really started to get big. I think that's what really got a lot of my friends into watching anime shows. Was Toonami. Anyone remember Toonami? On Cartoon Network? Naruto is the coolest dang thing to you. You watch when you're 6 and 7, you mark every new episode. I remember you telling me that, Ari. I remember you telling me that story. Kelsey remembers Toonami. What was the name of that robot that hosted it? I always thought he was the coolest dang design. I wanted to see an anime about that Toonami robot. Mia remembers it. You know who I'm talking about, though? Like, it was like the host of the, whatever it was, like 2 hours or whatever. He'd like introduce the, the shows. He did have a smooth voice. Tom, was it Tom? I think it was Tom. Jerry's lurking. Or was it Ghost? I don't know. I'm going to have to look that. You know, I'm going to look it up right now. I have the internet at my fingertips. It was Tom. Robot host named Tom, short for Toonami Operations Module. You totally didn't Google it? I wouldn't have expected you to. Got a picture of Tom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was a cool little robot. Storms, what's going on? Good to see you. Just, or you first watched JJK and then started watching other animes that, Jujutsu Kaisen? I know I probably butchered that. FMAB and Haikyuu are such good animes. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Pretty sure I got that one right. John Streckert, what's going on? Good to see you. Now, do I need to watch the original Full Metal Alchemist before I watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? No? Okay. So is it like a, I don't know what to call it, like a reboot? It's not a sequel? Okay. Like a reimagining, kind of? It's a remake? Okay. Interesting. Okay, remake. Which is better, the original or Brotherhood? Dang it, I did it again. I gotta go back to my lightsaber pose. FMA originally released past the written story and they started making up their own wacky weirdness from that the author never intended. Ah, gotcha. And how many episodes is Brotherhood? Okay, Brotherhood has the actual ending she wrote. Okay. So it sounds like I should go straight to Brotherhood then. $50-something episodes? That's not bad. I'm just always terrified that every anime people tell me I need to watch is going to be like a Dragon Ball or like a One Piece where there's like thousands of episodes. Good luck on the shiny. Thank you for the lurks, Bean. And thank you for the luck. I just realized I don't think we've had to use a single lore yet today. We've done all these checks within the same lore. My Hero, I have that on the list here, and I don't want it to sound like I didn't appreciate your recommendations. I have a few things I need to finish off before I get into anything else. But that is honestly one that looked interesting to me to begin with. And then when you gave me your recommendation, I was like, okay, I think this is definitely something I should check out. You hate it when shows are 1 million episodes long? Same here. Dang. Double teamed by the Zubats. My Hero Academia is your favorite? Okay. That's another good review there. Thank you, Kelsey. It's been going on for a while. Yeah, I can't remember the number, but Kieran gave me the number of episodes. And, you know, it was a decent amount, but it wasn't too intimidating for me. Like, it was doable. I wonder if Kanye West is shiny hunting right now? Probably so. I can't imagine why he wouldn't be. feel like we've been seeing a lot more seals lately. You liked MHA, but you felt like they just extended it for the sake of it, and it felt kind of messy and confounding as a money grab. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, Kieran says don't listen to Ari. But I'm contractually obligated to listen to Ari. If I don't, I am in breach of the contract she made me sign. Hurts kind of weird in a bad way. Oh my gosh. Kieran, Kelsey, what kind of show are you guys trying to get me to watch? I mean, if I'm understanding the concept behind My Hero Academia, it does seem like a no-brainer that would be right up my alley, right? It's like a school for kids that have like superpowers. That does seem to be like the perfect concept of an anime for me. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. That's another one. I've watched the first, I think, 4 or 5 episodes of Demon Slayer, and I enjoyed it. It's just, I hate to say it, I don't know what it is. With a lot of animes, like, I'll get, like, on a binge for, like, an afternoon, and then it just kind of, like, falls out of my head for months. I did enjoy what I saw of Demon Slayer. Granted, it wasn't a lot. Death Note's another one, based off a recommendation from Chem Nation of all people. I started watching Death Note, and I'm still only like 15 episodes into it, and that's a short one too. I think it's only like 30-something episodes. Black Butler, I've heard of that. I know nothing about it. Okay, I'm now getting to the point where I'm getting upset at myself for failing the Squirtle earlier. Like, in the moment, it didn't bother me too much, but now it's starting to bother me. And you know what? The worst part about this is Nabil warned me. Nabil, like, after stream last Sunday, Nabil, like, sent me, like, some videos and some warnings asking me to be very careful with the Squirtle hunt. And it kills me that he was 100% right. You've never heard of Black Butler? I think it... There it is! There it is! All I need to do is complain. There's the shiny Squirtle. I just had to invoke the name of Nabil, and it showed up. Alright, let's catch this thing. Whine and you shall receive. Exactly. Oh, come on! Don't do this to me. And I don't have any golden razzes. Elfin Lied, I haven't heard of that one. There, whoo! That scared me. That scared me. I thought it was possible it would run. We got it, though. We got it. Reclaimed. Ah. Cam, are you proud of me? Did I make you proud? That's all I care about. You got the moose for the SOS hunt? All right, sweet coals. Yeah, so now that you got the substitute false swipe, recycle, and double kick. Now just go to the school and just run around in the grass outside the school. I'm assuming, Coles, I'm assuming that you have a Harvest Lepa Trick Pokemon skill swap. Eric, I made you proud. Good. Your Regirock hunt's training you. I'm sorry, Justinian. What game are you hunting it in? All right, let's give up on Jinx. All right, we have 42 minutes left. I think that's plenty of time to start the Charizard hunt. You don't think you do? Uh-oh. Yeah, you're gonna need that. Unfortunately, you're gonna need that. So Harvest, you're gonna get from a hidden ability, Execute or Phantom. And both those Pokemon can also learn, well, Phantom can learn Trick. I know Execute can learn Bestow. Isn't the Recycle is for Harvest for the Smeargle. You're going to want to trick a Recycle for no, Recycle and Harvest do the same thing, but you're going to want to trick or bestow a Lepa Berry onto the Magnemite and give it Harvest so that it doesn't run out of PP. Can't learn it via 9th gen? Yeah, but we're talking about 7th gen, Eric, unfortunately. I might be wrong. Maybe Execute can learn Trick in Gen 7. I'm not positive on that. All right, so you could, Coles, you can. You certainly can do that. I forget that some people, hey, sub count just went up. If you just sub, thank you so much. Coles, yes, sometimes I get too deep in my head and the way that I hunt things, and I forget that there are other legitimate ways that you can hunt things. Yes, you can just switch between the Magnemites. You absolutely can. That's totally fine. Typically, the way that I hunt is I skill swap Harvest onto the Pokemon I run into, and I trick a Lepa Berry onto it, and then I just KO everything that gets called in. But you certainly can just ping pong back and forth between the Magnemites. Don't actually know where Moltres originally spawns because you never played Gen 1, only Leaf Green. Moltres is in Victory Road. It's actually very close to the end of Victory Road. In a little room. Where you buy Adrenaline Orbs, if you beat, I believe, the third... Is it the third? It's the Fire Guy. Whatever the Fire Guy is, once you beat the Fire Guy, you can buy Adrenaline Orbs in any store. I think there's 2 hidden Adrenaline Orbs as items in the overworld before that. But once you beat the Fire Guy, what's his name? Kawaii? Something like that? Once you beat him, you can buy them. You were looking into Alolan Executor lately. It learns it via 9th gen. Okay. Alright, so where's the best place, do you guys think? Where's the best place to look for Charizards? I'm actually thinking, let's just go to Route 1. So let's go and get a catch combo of 11 on, I don't know, Rattata maybe? And then we'll just go into the air. Can buy 50? That's good. That will definitely hold you out for a good amount of hunts. Now, you only need to use the Adrenaline Orb once. Once you use it once, it's set, it's on the field. And, in fact, if there's a turn where, like, you know, it didn't call in anything, there's nothing to KO, you can use another Adrenaline Orb, and it'll burn a turn. It won't actually use up the Adrenaline Orb. All right, let's catch 11 Rattata. 19 full restores? Perfect. Yeah, I think the Magnemites are level 6 to 8, if I remember correctly, or maybe 5 to 8. So you should be in good shape. But yeah, eventually you're... Oh, I already have a... That's right. Yeah, duh, I'm an idiot. I only need to do a catch combo on the top. I'm a dum-dum. That's right, Ari, I said 6. I'm a big dum-dum. I only need to do a catch combo on the top one. We can go ahead and start hunting for Charizard now. And I'm going to basically be doing exactly what birthday girl Joyce did yesterday when she was going for Dragonite. I'm not a dum-dum. Thank you, Eric. If anybody knows a better place for me to look for the Charizard... Actually, I think I might. Yeah. I'm going to go to the left of Viridian City. So we need to get 2 shiny Charizards. Careful, they dive bomb. I saw that happen to you. Especially those Pidgeys. Use heart scales to give sketches without the need to grind. Smart. Very smart. I'm on the road to Viridian City. I remember that song. Who here owned the CD To Be a Master? That Charizard almost hit me. Not you? Aw, that was a beautiful album. The Pokemon, the first movie soundtrack was also really good. I wonder if the To Be a Master CD is like a collector's item now. You got confused. Uh-oh, what happened, Coles? Talk me through it. What happened? I might use super... I gotcha. Oh yeah, Supersonic is a sound-based move, so that's gonna go through Substitute. Wait, okay, so I'm assuming then that your Smeargle has Technician and not Own Tempo? Is it on Apple Music? I bet it is. Amber, we did. I started whining and complaining and yelling at myself for failing it earlier in the stream, and I started talking about Nabil, the legend, and as soon as I did that, it showed up. Indigo League, almost to the end of Hoenn series of the best voice actors. I agree. iTunes and Apple Music pretty much the same. Yeah. In fact, I think they are, right? Like, I think Apple Music is the music provider, and then iTunes is the program in which to listen. You know what I mean? Got the original theme music playing loudly at your house at 8:27 a.m. Love it. Beautiful way to start a Saturday. I don't know if there's any good way to despawn and respawn these. Can't use the songs when you edit video unless you purchase them, though. Yeah. Okay, rap, nice. I used to have the Poke Rap memorized. Now I just remember the last verse. Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Omanite, Slowpoke, Pidgeot, Arbok. That's all, folks. Gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all. 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny. I shouldn't tell you guys a story. I shouldn't tell you guys a story, but I'm going to anyway. So when I was in college, I was a sophomore in college when I started watching the Pokemon anime. And because I just that summer before got into Pokemon, first through Pokemon Snap, and then I bought Red and Blue. And so the Kids WB was airing the Indigo League episodes. And at the end of each episode, they would have I guess it was after the Poke Rap era. At the end of some of the episodes, they would have songs for like music videos from the To Be a Master album. And so my friends and I would watch Pokemon every Saturday morning after having a good time Friday night. And this one Saturday morning, I'm watching Pokemon, and it ends with the song about Ash and Pikachu. It's like something about like best friends together or something like that, best friends forever. And so the music video to the song like shows like all like the highlights of Ash and Pikachu's journey together thus far. And it's like, it's really sweet, but I was so together forever. That's what I thought it was. I just wasn't sure if it was the same name as the Rick Astley song. And I was so, like, my emotions were so out of whack trying to recover from the night before that I started bawling watching this cartoon music video at the end of a Pokemon episode on a Saturday morning. And my friends are like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, Ash and Pikachu just love each other so much. It's so adorable. I was a mess. McDonald's breakfast, hash browns, and hotcakes. Ah. That's a good Saturday morning right there. Alright, are we at 11 yet? 10. Okay, we gotta catch one more Rattata. You cry with the Pikachu Goodbye episode and song, right? I had to grind a Porygon to 34 to get Recycle. Oh my goodness. Alright, where's the Rattata? Give me one more Rattata. Charizards look weird. They look like purple turtles. Purple turtles? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ari. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you, Ari. Let me just catch this last Rattata. Thank you for the reminder. I totally would have forgotten. What'll be fun with this one is I can put up both of the Charizards. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me just get over to this route and get up in the air. Get on my Charizard. Oh, I'm sorry, Eric. Gen 1 has some weird sprites. It do. Recycle, False Swipe, and Sub is that you use them with a different Pokemon on a random Smeargle and then copy them with your... Smart, Coles. Very smart. Dang it, I went to the wrong place. I'm a dum-dum. Golbat's green sprite, right? Mermaid Mia, how about why come when I go on Netflix and I pull up Indigo League, it still, after all these years, only goes until the Breeding Center Secret? Why can't I watch the rest of the Indigo League on Netflix? But yeah, Orange Islands was good. Dude, I was so freaking stoked when Ash caught a Lapras. That was like the coolest thing ever. And they introduced Tracy Sketchit, who as a character was kind of meh, but he had a Meryl. There we go. All right. Pikachu looks grumpy. Yeah, my Pikachu usually is grumpy. Wish they made it in the game. Took away the second. They took a second volume away while you're watching it and never returned. Kept the first up. That's just rude, right? Come on now. Pokemon Orange version would be dope. That would be dope. You cried when Brock left the anime. When was that? When did he leave? Like, I know he left. Like, he wasn't in the Orange Islands, if I remember correctly. But then he came back in Johto Journeys, I believe, right? Or am I misremembering? But, like, when did he leave forever? Now you need to heal us. There you go, Coles. You got this going. You're gonna get it. They don't even really have all 86 episodes of Indigo League to buy. They only have up to the Breeding Center Secret. Yeah, what's up with that? Do you know how long I've been wanting to re-watch that epic Charizard versus Magmar fight at Blaine's gym? You've always liked the top one shiny more. I think they're both pretty dang awesome. They are pretty good shinies. These are mega shinies I was aware of before doing this challenge, because I mean, who doesn't mega evolve a shiny Charizard, right? But I mean, the top one definitely is more similar to the standard shiny Charizard, right? I think that the colors for the bottom one are kind of an interesting choice. I think I like the shiny colors of the top more. I think I like the design of the bottom more. Like, if it was the bottom design, but with the top's shiny colors, I think that'd be pretty sweet. In my opinion. You came back at the end? I think I did hear that. Okay, so Brock left for Orange Island, and he came back, and then left and came back in Hoenn. All right, and then when did he leave for good, other than the final goodbye? Screams for help do come rarely. I think that's a 9 call rate. They should be fairly common if you use an Adrenaline Orb. If you're using an Adrenaline Orb and you're using Double Kick to KO the Pokemon that come in, that's a super effective move. They should be fairly quick. Mega X version better, but the shinies are both cool. Yeah, I mean, I think both of them are really neat, but I think if I had to pick a favorite, that's where I would go. He left in Sinnoh? Okay. Oh, they replaced Brock's voice for a while? Yikes. You hatch Pokemon for perfect IVs and natures, and you got shiny female hidden ability Charmander. That's so lucky. I remember one time I hatched a shiny 6 perfect IV female Poplio. Now, I don't know if there's a good way to reset these spawns. I know we got a few experts in here, including Joyce. I don't know what the Ari, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Ari. I don't know what the most efficient way is to... Oh, Anne-Marie, the bottom one still had catch combo going over Rattata. And the top one, I just did a catch combo over Rattata up to 11. I don't know if there's an efficient way to... reset these spawns, or if it's best to just wait and just like talk with you guys. Dialog and Palkia Darkrai movie, Brock's voice actor is just terrible. I haven't seen that one. You know, a dig. I mean, it was definitely a dig, Ari. It certainly 100% was an intentional dig, but as soon as I said it, I regretted it. That's why I said I'm sorry. Also, Ari, I am going to apologize in advance if we've discussed this before, but you have Scarlet and Violet, right? You bop some of the Magnemites so when SOS comes. You got to bop every Magnemite that gets called in. I'll get Shiny Nidoran. I mean, that would be good karma, or that would be fair karma, I should say. Ari, again, I feel like we might have talked about this already. I just can't remember if we did, and if so, what we said. Ari, why don't I give you Clementine in Scarlet or Violet? There is a house. I did see you for a while on like the long bike path, like where Eevees and Ponyta spawn. Yeah, I mean, I think a door would be good because then it's basically the same thing as a ladder. But I feel like there would be the additional time spent of getting on and off the ride Pokemon. I mean, we only got like 20 minutes. I think we'll just stay here and just like chill and see if it pops up. And then I'll think about it today about how we should approach this tomorrow. Because we do need to get 2 shiny Charizards, guys. We're not just going until we find 1. We need 2 of them. We realized we could do that, and then we didn't actually do anything. Okay, well, you know my schedule area. I'm always available for you. I'm not saying it should be your priority, but we can do that whenever it's convenient for you. Onyx. Oh, Onyx. Because you sit up really high on Onyx, don't you? Interesting. I try to, Eric. I try to make time for you guys. Yeah, I'll have to play around with Onyx off stream. I'm not gonna try and fiddle around with that now, with this only having like 18 minutes left. But Onyx might be the way to go. Oh well, I mean, Ari, yeah, don't bother me when I'm at work. I mean, like at nights or on the weekends. Yeah, I did the door reset for Porygon too, and I got that one fairly quickly. That was actually the hunt that was the first hunt I did after Shinies taught me how to hunt in this game in the way that I now hunt. So, you know, back in the day, everybody, back in the day, we all thought that once you got to a chain of 31, every Pokemon had a 1 in 273 chance of being shiny. And for a couple of years, that's how everybody shiny hunted in this game. And then a couple of years after the game came out, it was discovered that that 1 in 273 chance only applies to the next Pokemon that spawns after you catch another Pokemon in the chain combo past 31. And so before that all came out, what I would always do is I would get a catch combo up to 31. And there's a shiny Nidoran. There is a shiny freaking Nidoran right there, Ari. You call it a top switch. Shiny freaking female Nidoran. Where the heck is Zen? Oh, God. Of course. But so that's how I would always shiny hunt. And so even after the new data came out, I continued to shiny hunt that way because just because that was discovered, it didn't change, the fact that I got multiple shinies the way I was doing it. But about a year and a half ago, shinies let me know, like, hey, dude, if you want to do that, you don't even have to go to 31. You just have to go to 11, because once you go to 11, you max out the spawns, and you get that guaranteed rare spawn. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're absolutely right. There's not been a point of me going the extra 20. And so that's why I now just go to 11, and then just reset. Pokemon fact or Dex entry? Yes, I will. We will do a Dex entry on female Nidoran. Since we just saw a shiny female Nidoran, we'll do a Dex entry. Okay, here's a Dex entry on female Nidoran. It's small, but its horn is filled with... Nope, that's a male. Okay, here we go. Although it's not very combative, it will torment its foes with poison spikes if it is threatened in any way. Cookies! I want cookies. Defense boost applied to subs. That's a good question. I think so. I would think that special defense and defense boosts would apply to the substitute, because the substitute is based off of your Pokemon. That's a good question, though. I don't know if I know that for certain. Anybody have an answer to that? Does the substitute keep your special defense and defense stats? Okay, they do. Thank you, Amber. Hey, Amber, you taught me something. Or I should say confirmed something. But I'll give you taught. I mean, I've always done it. I've just never thought about it. For a second there, I was thinking, have I been doing that this whole time for no reason? Yeah, it was not a waste. It was actually a very smart move, Coles. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Today's stream wasn't as big as last weekend's, but YouTube is very fickle. It makes no sense to me. I don't know why we got such a huge algorithm boost last weekend. So I'm just going to take that as a nice couple days we had last weekend. Get some new subs, get some, make some new friends, and just be grateful for that, and grateful that we got the shiny Squirtle today. The other cool thing about the shiny Charizards, once we get them, is we'll be able to actually Mega Evolve the Charizards in this game. So that'll be neat to see. So we can Mega Evolve the Charizards and check them out before we start the Mewtwo hunts. Because I will also need 2 shiny Mewtwo's. So we'll be doing those soft reset, or I shouldn't say soft resets. We'll be doing those reset hunts for the Mewtwo's after we get these 2 Charizards. Won't upload on YouTube again until people stop weaponizing the dislike button. Yeah, that's not cool. I don't appreciate that. Oh, that was Dorian talking. Okay. Dorian's so smart. Gotta go. All right, Mighty Munchkin, thank you for hanging out today. Hope you have a great rest of your day, buddy. Mighty Munchkin, I'm closing in on you. I'm up to 25. I feel like that Charizard on the top switch is going to ram right into my bum. Oh, no, he turned around. Good. Oh, wait. He maybe... Oh, no, he just went straight up. Phew. Yeah, I think after stream I'm going to play around with Onyx and see if that's the way to go. You developed a rhythm with SOS, nice. Yeah, once you get into that rhythm, the hunts are really simple, honestly. Just a matter of just getting into that rhythm and waiting. So true, Mia. They do. There's just no predicting them. You know, there is always a possibility we could see a shiny legendary bird as well. I don't think it's going to happen, but there is a possibility. There's a very small chance that legendary birds will spawn in the air, and they do have the possibility of being shiny. Percent shot of the birds showing up, so it could happen. It could happen. In fact, I would make a $1.50 bet that before we get 2 shiny Charizards, we will see at least 1 legendary bird. So I'm trying to think for the future, which makes more sense? When we get our first shiny Charizard, does it make more sense to continue hunting for shiny Charizard on that switch? Or does it make more sense to go to start the Mewtwo hunt on that switch? Like, should I do Mewtwo after we catch 1 Charizard? Or should I wait until we have both Charizards before we start Mewtwo? I'm trying to think which makes more sense. If it happens with those odds, buy some scratch cards. I could. John Strecker, we're going to do it here in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. We are going to be dual hunting Mewtwo. We got to get both Mewtwo's in this game shiny. We need to get a shiny Mewtwo on the top switch and a shiny Mewtwo on the bottom switch. But depending on how long this hunt takes, we might take a short break from the Let's Go hunts and go for the shiny Rayquaza. There is an event that will be happening in Scarlet and Violet before you know it. And I think we got a pretty good shot of finding a shiny Rayquaza there. I had to recycle once because of sub. There you go. Yeah, you're getting to the rhythm. You're golden. Just keep alternating back and forth between the Magamites. Egregious to catch your uncut 2018 videos like 10 minutes or more. Well, I may or may not use the Master Balls on the Mewtwo's. Yeah, we definitely need to get Rayquaza for its Mega. And I think if we hunt for it in Scarlet and Violet next week, we have a good shot at getting it. I would say we have a better than 50% chance of getting the shiny Rayquaza in Scarlet and Violet during the upcoming event. We got to get a team put together. I'm assuming no one knows the moveset yet, as far as I know. But I'm assuming that the Rayquaza, the Terra Rayquaza, will have a Steel move because it is me. I'm just being silly. I'm being silly. It is a guaranteed shiny. I was just being facetious, saying better. Well, facetious yet accurate by saying at least a 50% chance. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the Terra Rayquaza is gonna have a Steel move because the Terra Rayquaza is only going to be weak to 3 things. It's gonna be weak to Dragon. It's gonna be weak to Ice, and it's going to be weak to Fairy. And Steel is super effective against both Ice and Fairy. No, Mia, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. No, I would hate to give you Gimme Ghoul flashbacks. Not Rock Justinian. I mean, yes, Rayquaza is a flying type and thus weak to rock, but the Terra Rayquaza will be mono dragon type. Nest Ball? Nest Ball might actually be a good one. Jerry's back. Congrats to the Water Squirrel. Thank you so much, Jerry. Yeah, we're just going to chill here for a few more minutes, see if a Charizard shows up. And if not, I think I'm going to look into possibly getting an Onix to ride. And then we can do door resets. Also, Jerry, we did almost immediately phase on a shiny female Nidoran, which is insult to injury because I have quite the history with shiny female Nidoran, and none of it is good. Never saw Mega Charizard X and you love that green? It's pretty wild, right? Definitely different from any other Charizard you've ever seen. Yeah, so if anybody's wondering what the deal is with me and shiny female Nidoran, here's the deal. When I first got the Let's Go games, I used these to shiny hunt basically all the Kanto Pokemon that were not in Ultra Sun Ultra Moon. And the very first hunt that I started doing after I got my shiny charm, hey Maddie P, good to see you, good morning to you. The very first hunt I did after I got my shiny charm, Luxury is a good call, actually. was the Nidorans. I really want to get the Nidorans. I love their shinies. And I phased literally dozens of times on the Nidorans, both male and female. So many Spearows, so many Rattatas. I stopped and restarted the hunts multiple times in between hunting for other things in this game. And finally, after I caught everything else I could in Let's Go, I went back to the Nidorans. And after more phases, finally got the lines. And I'm like, thank gosh, it's finally over, because the very first hunt I did ended up being the very last hunt I did. And then I started playing Pokemon Sword and Shield on stream. And we were looking for Sinistea and we were looking for Dracloak. And I phased 3 times on shiny female Nidoran while hunting for Dracloak and Sinistea. It was so infuriating that not only would I phase on a Pokemon I was not hunting for multiple times, and Scorch. Yes, I did phase on one for Scorch as well. Not only would I phase on a Pokemon that I was hunting several times, but I would phase on a Pokemon that took me so long to get in the first place. And so the fact that we hopped on our Dragonite here and started the hunt for Charizard, and almost immediately I saw a shiny female Nidoran in the exact same place that I spent literal weeks looking for it years ago. But you know what? That's the karma I get for upsetting Aerie. She called it. After I said something mean towards Aerie, she said, you're going to phase on a shiny female Nidoran. And she was absolutely right. She was absolutely right. You don't wish any more on me? Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Alright guys, I think that is going to be the end of the stream today. We will be back doing this again tomorrow. But before I go, let me just say a couple things. I want to say a huge, huge thank you. I don't know if you're ever going to hear this. I don't care, I'm going to say it anyway. A huge, huge thank you to our dear, sweet, wonderful friend, Lady Papa Pee Pee Poo Poo, for the 18 months of membership. We miss you dearly. Thank you so much for popping in this morning before the stream started with the wonderful message. Never forget how amazing you all are. Love, Papa. Also, would love to thank our dear friend, incredible person, and fellow Green Day lover, Eric Not So Generic, for the 19 months of membership. Thank you so much. Mermaid Mia, one of my favorite people to talk to. I feel like we're on the same wavelength a lot of the time, except when you have really, really hot takes about some of my favorite movies. Rejoining that Poliwag party. Thank you so much. Gina Bina, who taught me that it's important to wash your legs every day. Thank you for the 3 months. Jerry Not So, completely scamming me out of $20 yesterday. Repaying that with 10 gifted memberships today. Thank you so much, Jerry. And Evelyn, my dear sweet friend, 10 months membership. Thank you. You are amazing. You know what else is amazing? All of you for keeping me company today. This has been a great start to my weekend. You all are fantastic. To the 21 of you that have stuck around till now, you're awesome. We will be back tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Do something nice for someone today just because it's the right thing to do and for no other reason. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care and bye-bye.